So we made it to the ski resort.
After a quiet and delightful Christmas day, we ventured out about a mile down the road to explore the Bryce Ski Resort. The resort is nestled in the Shenandoah mountain range and offers year-round activities and adventures with its many slopes and trails for summer and winter enjoyment.
Okay, so this is where all the snow is at.
Oh, found it.
We did. I'm gonna get snow blindness.
Saw the video on YouTube where Abigail was explaining away that she really wanted to come do this.
See, I didn't even have to convince him. It was all his doing.
Oh, yeah.
So we have arrived. It's a lovely, crisp, sunny day.
It's actually warm.
It's really nice. I like it. This is like perfect kind of weather. However, we are a bit ill-prepared for skiing. Obviously, you can rent the skis and the boots and all of that, but we don't have any of the wet gear. So instead, we're going to tube. Well, when I say we, I mean I, because Jean can't do it. He's too old. I can get you one of those kiddie things, like a Zimmer frame. You want a Zimmer frame for your ice skating? However, we can't do tubing until 5:30 tonight. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi. I think I might have heard there, but you can answer my question. Is it possible to buy tickets for tubing?
I think we're all booked out today.
Are you?
Like later on in the evening, like 5:30, there's some available. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait that late?
Yeah.
What time? And how
5:30.
many?
Just one. So 5:30.
I'm too old.
Yeah, he can't deal with it. So it's just me.
Just one? You
Yeah.
want the 5:30?
5:30 if that's your earliest.
5:30?
Yeah. Let's
You
do
might get a little wet.
it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna tube. In the meantime, we'll just soak it all up. Yeah, that's why you get an hour and a half. Hey? Oh, you've been wondering what I've been talking about this whole time. Even though we're not going to be skiing, it's so lovely to be here, to see all of this. And clearly, I don't know, they must have ice machines or something, or snow machines, because the rest of the area doesn't seem to have snow this thick.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my sunglasses. One benefit of coming here later when it's going to be dark is that I think it's going to feel very magical when all the lights are lit up, and it's going to feel very Christmassy. So I think that worked out perfectly. Very cool.
It did fall.
Oh, don't fall.
I went fall.
That's why Jean can't be trusted on the skis. And I think we're going to go and find a vineyard to while away the time. Somebody's got to do it. Okay, so we will be back later today, and in the meantime we're going to go in search of vineyards. Apparently this is wine country.
So we hopped in our airplane and headed to the vineyards. Just kidding. Of course, we were more than happy to view the countryside from behind the wheel of our hire car, exploring the back roads of rural Virginia and imagining what it must be like to live in these parts.
Look who's driving.
Yes, I'm driving. Woo!
A lovely clear sunny day.
It is.
And as you mentioned, it's quite roads, quite farm roads.
Yes, so I'm getting my practice in driving on the other side of the road with an automatic car on quiet country roads. That's my kind of driving lesson. Look how cute these roads are.
It didn't take long for these small winding roads to lead us to our first ever US winery.
For different types of wine, so you decide which one,
Okay.
and then you just get to take it with you and enjoy it,
Fabulous.
or glasses and bottles.
Okay. Yeah.
I love your accent. Right?
Yeah, South Africa.
South Africa, okay.
Yes, yeah. Where are you from? You're clearly not local.
Italy.
Where? Italy. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. There you go.
So with a generous wine flight in hand and being the first to arrive, we soaked up the warmth of the tasting room and acknowledged our good fortune that Cave Ridge Winery was open for us to enjoy.
I'm not driving. This one's yours. I just want to taste it. This is their mulled wine, which she kindly offered to join. This is yours. It's divine.
It's very warm.
I know, it's the mulled wine.
I wish you were here.
It's going to get you in the back of the throat.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, I told you.
just a moment. Normal scheduling will resume shortly. It's very good.
It is nice, eh? Just clap you in the back of the throat there.
I can get behind that.
Well, they got lots of it downstairs.
Let's get down to business.
Pave the way further.
Cave Ridge Winery is a family-owned and operated vineyard and winery in the foothills of the Shenandoah Valley, characterized by its low rainfall and deep rocky soils. As well as wine tasting, they also offer light snack platters, but also allow guests to bring their own food and snacks, which we thought was pretty cool.
Can't remember what she said this one was. But it was the gold star or gold award. It's a deep, rich wine, whatever it is. Unfortunately, Jean doesn't drink much wine, so again, this is a solo sport.
But you'll happily pay the price.
Somebody's got to do it.
Take one for the team.
Yeah. And it is very generous helpings, to be honest.
Yeah, this is not your typical.
They are small glasses, but they are full.
Stellenbosch wine farm
Yeah.
serving.
Not that I'm a wine connoisseur by any stretch of the imagination, but the wines were full-bodied and deliciously appropriate for a crisp winter's day out in the countryside.
Petit peu de...
Apologies, I'm working.
So high.
Not surprisingly, it took me a while to get through the whole flight of wines. And by the time I did, the tasting room had filled up, the fire was roaring, and I was ready for a brisk meander outside in the winery grounds. We imagined how lovely it would be in the summertime, sipping wine outside under the canopy of green foliage.
Must be quite magical at night.
Who knows, perhaps we'll get to experience it one day. of course, we couldn't leave without having a nosy at the aptly named Bubble Decker bus.
Do you like the bubble decker?
Yeah, that's really cute.
The igloos can be reserved for small groups up to 8 people, giving you the best views of the vineyard while sipping your wine and staying cozy.
Our first wine estate. And apparently there are many more for us to experience.
So our first US winery experience turned out to be the best and only of the day, as we decided I should probably not overdo it ahead of the evening's entertainment.
Occasionally I need to breathe. Stop me for a second, I got needs. Occasionally I set them free. Don't hold me back now, I'm in the lead. This part, so cold life. This part, so cold life. What a time to be alive. Lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Steady steps on the ground, hate me, but I ain't never coming down. Never coming down.
Okay, here we are back at the ski resort. Let's see what it's all about.
Now they're round on my mind, hate me, but I ain't never coming down. Never coming down, I'm never coming down.
Here we go.
We were quite surprised by how busy the resort still was at this time of day, so I spent most of my time in the queues headed up to the top of the slope, while Jean waited for me down at the bottom.
So Jean is waiting for me down at the bottom, and I'm doing this all on my own.
Stupid thing I overheard. I never built the wall to shut it all down. But now it's even made of concrete. This part, so cold life.
Yeah.
This part, so cold life. What a time to be alive. Lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Steady steps on the ground, hate me, but I ain't never coming down. Never coming down. 'Cause lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Now they're round on my mind, hate me, but I ain't never coming down.
Okay.
Never coming down.
You might be able to do it. You just are like really rigid.
Never coming down.
After a few more trips on the tube, we were both suitably frozen and eager to soak up the atmosphere from inside somewhere warm and cozy, enjoying a nice tipple or two. However,
Okay,
They have.
sure.
Let's bring the wallet.
I've been dancing on my own.
neither of us thought to bring the wallet, so instead we headed back and prepared for the drive back to the city the next day, which brings us to New Year's Eve a couple of days later.
What a difference 365 days makes.
Yeah, a year ago we didn't think we would be walking in Alexandria, Virginia.
No. This time last year, we were in the middle of the Kamdaboo National Park in the Eastern Cape of South Africa.
We are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure. We are all.
A long time ago in a place far, far away.
Yeah.
Now we're on our way walking through Old Town, Alexandria, going down to the waterfront.
Yeah. See if we can catch the fireworks.
And festivities.
Let's go. Sorry, dude. Thankfully, it's not that cold tonight.
Warm.
Yeah. Worked up a sweat. Follow the crowds. I imagine New Orleans to feel like. That's a lot of people. So this is actually the place where we were when we were watching the boats in the last video. So quiet and eerie.
Much quiet to this side.
Yeah, that's strange. I would have expected the side to be very busy, but apparently not. And this fog is making it very spooky.
Special New Year.
It is a special New Year. No idea what's going out there in the darkness.
I definitely can't see the other side of the brook.
No, I wonder if we're going to see any fireworks.
Thankfully, the cold weather and fog didn't dampen the party spirit of the revelers, so we took up residence next to a cameraman who looked like he had inside info on the best spot for fireworks spotting, and we waited.
2 more minutes. We're in a quiet little corner here, away from most of the crowds.
And then it happened. After a spectacular fireworks show that went on for a full 20 minutes, we walked back home and went to bed.
On your left.
We woke up to a crisp, sunny New Year's Day, so set out on our scooters in search of something delicious.
On your left. Whoa.
We were trying to figure out what all the busyness was about, and soon it became clear, but we'll show you that in just a bit. We were on a mission to find lunch.
Okay, so we've arrived at our destination after a really cool scoot, but the place we came to get a snack is not open today.
Abigail promised me it was open.
Now we landed up at a pizza place just down the road from the apartment.
Lino's.
Lena's wood-fired pizzas, because the falafel place was closed.
That was so sad.
So sad. We also dropped off the scooters and picked up 2 puppies.
So while we had intended on having a special lunch in DC, we got to enjoy a delicious dinner back in Alexandria, but not before experiencing the accidental highlight of our scooter outing.
want to go back to watching the planes.
Yeah.
Plane spotting.
Yeah, absolutely. We did find a cool spot there. This is so cool. Tell me when. That's kind of scary. We're all just standing here watching this plane head straight for us.
We hope that your new year is off to a flying start, and may the next 12 months involve lots of happy adventures.
Oh, we are all